Boogeyman band coming round the bend. Is Boogeyman band. Is Boogeyman band.
Greetings, fellow Fright fans. It's your buddy Boogeyman Ben. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for dropping by the Horror Zone channel. I know it's been a little while since I've done a video, about a week, and that video was just showcasing some new Blu-ray purchases that I had made all around Anthony Perkins. It was Edge of Sanity and I'm Dangerous Tonight. Two movies that I greatly appreciate, and I showcased the special edition Blu-rays that I got. But I actually have a major stack of Blu-rays here that I've gotten over the last 2 months that I haven't showcased at all. First one I'm going to showcase was my number 9 pick for last year in terms of my top 10, and that is Smile. I love this film. I've watched it many more times since seeing it initially. It might have gone a little bit higher had I watched it more times when I did my initial countdown. But yeah, this film is great. I had a blast watching it. I think Saucy Bacon does a great job in this film, as does Kyle Gallner and Cal Penn. I think everybody in this is great. I think the idea of it is really interesting. We've seen it kind of done in like The Ring and It Follows, but I think it just really works here, and it's terrifying. And there's some really, really great scary images in this film that really just get to me, and I love this film, and I really hope that they do more of these, because I think this is one that I could see another sequel to, as opposed to, I've heard that they're trying to do a sequel to The Black Phone. I really hope that that's just a one-off. They don't need a sequel to that one. This one and like Barbarian, I would love to see follow-ups to. I think those are prime for good sequels. So yeah, Smile is one that I picked up. I got that at the beginning of January, right at the beginning of the new year. This next one, now I saw this film, I'm going to say in 2019, and it always meant to pick it up. And then when I posted my review of Clean, and just had talked about that film, that's the Adrian Brody film that I did when I was sick with COVID, because I was just watching movies, and it was one that I had always wanted to watch. And my friend Neil Damiano, who I've talked about many times, he recommended this film, which I had already seen, but had, like I said, had never picked it up. And that was You Were Never Really Here with Joaquin Phoenix, because he said it was kind of in the same vein as Clean. And it is. I mean, it's a very dark film. It's very different in the way that it's executed. Deals with a war veteran who is kind of contracted to go and find missing girls. That's all I'm going to tell you about it. But Joaquin Phoenix does a terrific job, and this is right before he did Joker. So he was kind of coming back into the fold after kind of going through some personal issues. Really great film. Definitely recommend it. Checking this one out. So the next one I'm going to showcase is Foul Play. This is, of course, Chevy Chase's film debut. Him and Goldie Hawn. Has a fantastic cast. Burgess Meredith, Dudley Moore. Deals with this librarian who gets wrapped up in this murder mystery, and Chevy Chase is a detective in it that's trying to solve the case and protect her. It's a lot of fun. I remember watching this film a lot when I was a kid, and it's shot in San Francisco. A lot of beautiful San Francisco locales are used in this. I just had so much fun revisiting this film recently, and I said, you know what, I don't have it on Blu-ray, and I don't have it in any media format, so I found it on Amazon. Again, very, very inexpensive, but a great film. Great cast. A lot of them have passed on, like Burgess Meredith and Dudley Moore, but yeah, this was a staple for me growing up. It was one of the films that helped me become a big Chevy Chase fan. This was before, of course, that he would do, you know, Vacation and Fletch, but yeah, I mean, you still see some of those quirks to his character in this. And you also have, I forgot to mention Brian Dennehy, the late great Brian Dennehy, another one that we've lost in the last few years. But yeah, great film. Definitely recommend it. If you haven't seen it, yeah, great film. I absolutely love it. Next one, when I did my quiet little tribute of Salem's Lot for George Zunza, I started talking about The Deer Hunter, and I was realizing I don't have it. And this is a fantastic film if you haven't seen it. Amazing performances by Robert De Niro, Christopher Walken, Meryl Streep, John Savage. Lots of cool stuff on this, and just a fantastic film all around. I really have been going back to like a lot of you know, 70s and 80s films, just because I miss that kind of storytelling that I don't think we're getting as much now. I think for now it's more about flash instead of substance, and going back and just seeing what really good acting is, and why these actors like Chris Walken, Meryl Streep, Robert De Niro, why they became huge superstars. So I got the Dentist collection, Dentist and the Dentist 2. This is, of course, a Vestron release. Corbin Burnson, from people might know from LA Law. He's also been in films like The Great White Hype, which I really like. And I've never seen either of these films. Maybe I'll do a review on them later. I haven't watched this yet, but again, this is another Vestron release, and it has like quite a few special features, and I'm sure a lot of people have already picked this one up. The next 4 that I'm going to talk about, I got all of these at Best Buy, and I want to thank my friend Fred Jackson. He goes by Gotham Guy. Fred works at Best Buy. So our paths happened to cross last year on the 11th of January of last year when the Halloween Kills Steelbook came out. What I didn't realize prior to going to the store to getting one is that it was an online release. Fred happened to be out on the floor, and he says, he said, I don't even have a place for this one. This was one we didn't get. And he and I started talking, and we started talking about the movie and Evil Dies Tonight and that whole saying, and just about horror films in general. And I found out he was really big into going to conventions and, pop culture and things like that. And yeah, it was just really cool running into him. And then, we became friends on Facebook. And back on I'm going to say this was going back to the 17th of January of this year. He let me know about this showing up at Best Buy. And I wasn't even aware that this was coming out. I just, They Live is a film that, yes, I have watched it, and I do plan to do a video on it, especially now that I have this amazing release. But he let me know that this was in stock, and if I was interested, he would put one aside for me. I was really having a crappy day, some personal stuff that I was dealing with, and it was just, again, an amazing gesture from a really nice guy. And it was really only our second encounter seeing each other in person. He's followed my stuff, and I've talked to him, through Instagram. But this was like our second encounter since that January 11th, 2022 encounter about Halloween Kills. And went and picked this up, and this is an amazing release. Again, the art is done by the amazing Devin Whitehead. And this is the 4K release as well as the Blu-ray. So you have the 4K and the Blu-ray. I only have it on DVD. I have the Scream Factory DVD release of this. I do plan to do a review of it, and I will most likely do it after I have a chance to dive into this. But yeah, this was a great find. I'm so glad that I have it. And when I was there, I happened to pick up Carrie, which I didn't have. I have the original MGM release of Carrie, and I knew I wanted to pick this one up, and I've actually digested all of this. I've watched all the special features, watched the movie for the first time in a number of years. I can't remember the last time I had watched it, and what a great film Carrie is. This film still gets me. The cast is amazing. Nancy Allen, who played Chris in the film, is going to be at Sinister Creature Con this coming June, which I've already bought my ticket for. I'm going on the 18th, which is the Sunday. I can't wait to meet her. Not only was she amazing in this, but I love her in Dress to Kill, Blowout, RoboCop, Poltergeist 3. She's an amazing actress. Cannot wait to meet her, and this is a fantastic release if you get a chance to get it. Absolutely loved it, and again, it is the 4K. It's got 4K and Blu-ray, and then the Blu-ray special features, so 3 discs, and this is a fantastic release. I'm so happy to have this in my collection. The next one I picked up that same day, and this is all thanks to my buddy Fred, is Silent Night Deadly Night collection. Now, I know I've seen the 5th film, The Toy Maker, with Mickey Rooney. I saw that so long ago. I'm going to say I probably saw that one in the 90s. But it was on cable, and I saw Mickey Rooney. I saw Silent Night Deadly Night. That's the first one I saw, because I didn't see the original Silent Night Deadly Night or its sequel until about, I'm going to say 2012, when the remake came out. It's, again, a Vestron release, and it's got 3 movies, and this was only, I believe, it was under $20. I'm going to say it was maybe $15. So yeah, I couldn't pass this one up. And again, purchased it the same time I bought these amazing 2 steelbooks from Scream Factory. So again, thank you to my friend Fred, Gotham Guy. And one last thing that he gave me a heads up on that I'm forever grateful for, because this was, again, one that was eluding me. He let me know about this, the amazing Halloween Ends steelbook release. This really, for me, made up for the fact that I never was able to get that Halloween Kills one. That thing was going for big bucks. The same day that it came out, everybody, of course, bought them all up. And they were selling them for almost $200 the day that they came out. So, yeah, never got that one. Wasn't about to spend that much money. for that film, but got this one. He put this one aside for me. This is going back to, I think it was about maybe towards the end of January. I think it was it was like the very end of January, so about a month ago, and just never did a video on it. Of course, it has the 2 discs, and I've already given the digital code to somebody, but this Steelbook is beautiful, and I actually think the cover of this one is better than the one that they did for Halloween Kills. So yeah, really happy to have this one. Again, thank you to my friend Fred. Last thing I want to showcase, this is one that I got with Christmas money, and that is the Halloween 4K collection, 1995 through 2002. Of course, this has Halloween Curse of Michael Myers, it has Halloween H20, and then it has Halloween Resurrection. This is a really nice release. I love the way that they do these slip covers. Again, I switched them out, so of course, you know, you can switch it to the original artwork. This is a great release. I think they really did a nice job on it, and I'm happy to have it in my collection with the other ones. I have all of the 4K releases of the Halloween franchise that they've done through Scream Factory, and I still don't have a 4K player. So eventually I got to get one. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, I just wanted to showcase all of the amazing movies that I got. I will showcase all the movies up close at the end of the video. I'll just do sort of what I did with the last video I did on the Tony Perkins releases. I'll just showcase them all up close. Let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know if you've picked up any of these releases. And I appreciate everyone's support, and I will talk to you again real soon. Take it easy. Stay scared as always. Hey fellow Fright Fiends, just want to say thank you again for supporting Boogeyman Ben's Horror Zone. If you're brand new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell notification so you're updated every time I drop a new video. I typically do this once or twice a week with new content. I've been doing this for over 11 years, and the horror genre is a passion of mine, and it really means a lot to me that I can share that passion with all of you guys. Thanks so much again for the support, and I'll talk to you again later. Take it easy, stay scared as always.